What is up, gamer Jeffro fam? What is up, Dominator? How you doing, my gays? Welcome to the gamer Jeffro stream, and we're gonna be playing two good games. We'll probably be playing the Grinch for like a few, probably like about 30 to an hour, and then we'll move over to Overwatch. Play that for like, I mean not Overwatch, excuse me, Overcooked, and we'll be playing that for like 30 to an hour or so, something like that. I don't know if anybody else is getting on tonight, but we'll see what happens. How was your weekend, Durham? Sorry I wasn't on last night. I had a the Puppet Teen Christmas party. Nice. You're gonna be muted on stream though, Nike. Just so you're aware. Yo, Eli's on too. Oh no, I don't think he is on. I'll text him. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Give me a minute. Can you hear me? It says hello? Hmm. Nike? It's saying you're not talking. Oh, there you are. Oh. Okay, we might do Overcooked. It was fun. It was. It was good. Did you see the new intro for Christmas time? You didn't see the intro? Wow, I worked hard on it. Wow, forget the Cowboys. They suck. Here, we're going to get... Okay, okay, buddy. Okay. No sports talk. No politics, no sports. Your brother, man, is a legend. Oh, man, you guys didn't hear that? That was hilarious. We're going to do Overcooked first. This is loud. Crap. Okay. For me, it's... I'm going to turn it down for you guys, too. There you are. No, I'm going to watch it tomorrow at work.
Oh yeah, yeah, do you? Ma, hey, hey, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, ma, yeah, yeah. Oh
You don't have the first Overcooked,
oh
do
yeah,
you?
yeah, do you? Ma, hey, hey, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Why is this so loud? Hold on. You don't. You said you. I did hear about that. Yeah. It won't. I don't have any volume control. It's loud. Well, here we go, guys. We're gonna do some Overcooked. Starting with some Overcooked. No, I don't. I don't watch any of those videos. That one was tough, dude. Hey, I made it on up, but oh, that was tough, dude. Well, why is this so loud? Let me see if I can turn on my game. What did you say? Hello? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to say? Watch it. Yeah, I failed. Yeah, 0. Yeah, I can't. Holy crap. I don't even know how I'm going to get past this. This is tough. Tough cookie, man. Oh my gosh, I got 82 that time though. Oh, I moved to the next level, luckily. Yeah, at least 1 star. So 60. Oh my Got 2 for that one, so we're good there. I'm playing the Christmas Overcooked. Yeah, Festivus or Festival. Huh? And let's go to the Grinch. We're gonna go to the Grinch. Let's play some Grinchy. That was tough. Oh my gosh, that was even tougher than I thought. You know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nike, you there? Okay. Okay, here we go. How the Grinch stole Christmas,
Every
dude.
Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
Oh yeah.
But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas. The whole Christmas season. Now, please
Let's
don't
get the
ask
Grinch
why.
on the Gamer Jeffro channel.
No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. "'Tis the season of cheer, and Christmas is looming. But the Grinch isn't happy. In fact, he is fuming. With a hatred so deep that he just can't conceal it. To cancel this Christmas, old Grinchy will steal it. To get into town, to make it the distance, you'll need to find Max. You'll need his assistance. Slither and slink, with a smile most unpleasant. To earn more rewards, collect every present. More hot than a chimney, more sweet than a nuzzle. It looks like you found Grinch a piece of a puzzle. Collect all the pieces to unlock more skills. With brand new abilities come brand new thrills.
What? Huh. I found presents. Wow. Oh. Wasn't a scream, it was just a...
way into the town, old Grinchy needs Max to make the trek down.
Oh.
Hang and climb. Well done. Spiders turn Grinch from a grouch to a grump. You can either avoid them or nimbly jump. Look around.
Oh. Grinch died, dude.
Look around.
Poor Grinch.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Man, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Ma. I'm dancing.
Ha!
Oh, I think I gotta go down.
That jingly ball is so big it could crush, turning Grinch to Grinch soup and Max into...
Ha!
Max is nearby, and Grinchy can feel it. His tail wags reveal him. He just can't conceal it.
Oh.
Heavy door. Max must be nearby. If you stick to the trail, you can follow the sound of the wag of his tail.
It's actually pretty good graphics, actually.
After searching through
Hey,
packages,
Max.
boxes, and sacks, finally Grinch has found cute little Max.
Max. I love Max. Legend. You love Max, dude? Is he your favorite Grinch character?
Reunited with Max, Grinch is feeling more brave. Together, the duo must trek through the cave. This door is locked shut. The hinges all glitch. Help Grinch and Max find the sneaky creek switch. To get on with the plot, to move on and explore, little dog Max can help open the door. There's a switch to unlock on this door's other side. But this trapdoor is so tiny, you'll need a small guide. The trapdoor is too small for old Grinch's round shape, but Max can wiggle right through without even a scrape. Switch between Grinch and Max. A now open pathway was closed just before. What a great Grinchy trick! You've opened the door. Now Grinch can continue. You're well on your way.
Heck yeah, dude.
The countdown is on to steal Christmas Day.
It's a flip, dude.
Keep going, old Grinch. You've got
There's like
Christmas
presents
to
over
take,
there. I want a
got
present.
presents to steal, and who hearts to break. Push rocks.
Oh, Grinch died.
That rock can help you reach the ledge.
Yeah, Grinch,
Nice
man.
job, old Grinchy. A
Yeah, I know.
cave full of secrets in crannies and nooks. You'll find hidden places. You just need to look.
Ha.
Grinch, no dying. No die on my watch, Grinchy. I don't care if you hate Christmas. You can't die. Grinchy old boy.
Ha.
There's stuff in the foreground. In the background, there's more. You can warp from the front to the back to
Huh.
explore.
Grinchy old boy. Oh, Grinchy old boy. No. Yeah. You damn Grinchy old boy.
Oh.
Grinchy old boy, you're dead.
Come back to the
Okay.
front. Time to get on your way. You've got work
Hold
to
on.
do to steal Christmas
Let me
Day.
tell you how many. Hold on. It is 70 gigs. Well, you have to do it for multiplayer week, dude. And then you're also going to have to do it for January. So I don't know what to tell you.
Ha.
Jump on objects like rocks to get even higher.
Ha.
Nice job, old Grinchy. Sprint.
Oh. Ha. Ha.
It will. Cat already is doing it. Frosty has it too. Everybody, it's the only one everybody has. Literally everybody has. It's the only one. I mean, going to. Dang, I had 96 presents. Holy crap, there's only 3 I missed. I already know what happens on Cena's thing.
Harumph to old Christmas. To steal it is brave. To get on with the plan, get out of this cave. On guard for that guard. Stay out of its way. The Grinch hates how these wooden nutcrackers play. Snatching up sweet little treats for the horde, these gifts will help Grinchy unlock a reward.
Ha. Oh.
See how these nutcrackers grin? How they gawk? Try bowling them over with a roly-pole rock.
Ha. Oh.
Be careful. These cookies are lickety-slick, and Grinchy hates hugs. Better hide from them quick. Hide the Grinch. When cookies come searching to give Grinch a hug, hide in the wardrobe, snug as a bug. Great job hiding the Grinch. Come out, Grinch.
No, we know. I already know this. Cause they overpaid for it.
The cookies nearby love to hug girls and boys. Slink.
What did Triple H say when they came out?
Make any noise.
What? Really? Wow.
Seesaw. Ropes.
I saw that.
Great job. This jing-tingling pipe is like teleportation. Jump in and you'll land in another location.
Why would they take this way too seriously? Because it says Christmas games. What? I'm confused. Gaming destruction. How you doing tonight?
What a great Grinchy jump.
What a great Grinchy jump. I mean, actually, that actually is pretty cool, though.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
I mean, he needs to take out Randy. That would be actually kind of cool.
Another
I mean,
door
everybody in the
knocked.
WWE, like, why do you guys think that
You'll
he
need
was going to
Max
win that?
To help old Grinch.
I already knew he was going to lose because every single person that's retired in WWE. Oh, hold on.
Give Max a whistle.
Check my mic. What's wrong with my mic? What's wrong with the mic?
Candy cane lasso unlocked. This bouncer can launch Grinchy up to new heights. Hop right on top, and then have a good flight.
Oh, it was working. I just muted myself.
Before you keep going, before one
I
step
love
more,
tricking these guys thinking my mic's not
it's a
working.
path
It's hilarious.
that you'll want to explore.
Oh.
Use the candy.
That is true. Sometimes I don't know the mic is muted, but I usually mute myself on purpose.
Jump over these.
No,
bumps to
I'm
get them to
Bluetooth
shoot.
now. It doesn't do it
Dodge
anymore.
and avoid them to make your way through.
Yeah, because it got caught on my arm, and I would.
Ha.
It wasn't all the time, you overthinker. No, it wasn't. I don't even know who that is. Oh. I just know Into the Pan guy. I thought you didn't like that guy anymore. Oh yeah, he's back to his old content though. I didn't like him when he was with the other guys. He went back because everybody kept complaining on his streams. I mean on his posts. You think he went back to his old content because everybody kept complaining?
Oh.
Into the bowl. Into the
The
pan.
candy cane lasso.
Lasso. Use the candy cane lasso. Dude.
Use the candy
Candy
cane
cane
lasso.
lasso. Nike. Use the candy cane lasso. Use the candy cane lasso.
Ha.
Oh, that was a close one, dog.
Ha.
Ha. Ha. Nike. Use the candy cane lasso. Oh. La, 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 la. Nike.
Ha.
Switch between Grinch and
Use the
Max.
candy cane last too.
Another locked door. You know how it goes, and you've done it before. You need Max to help Grinchy open this door.
I already did, dog.
Give Max a whistle.
Ha. Oh.
Who? Roast beef.
In between bouncers, those spikes are no joke. Stick to the platform to avoid getting poked.
Oh, jeez, I got... Oh, my God. I was about to say something inappropriate.
Ha.
I can't. Can't. Not on stream. I'll say it to you off stream. I will in a minute. Oh, Frosters. What's up, my guy? Oh, crap. So, next week is multiplayer week, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm doing my Christmas games tonight. Hey, Frosters. Oh, there's two of these dudes? Oh, they got Grinch. Grinch, oh no, they got you. Oh, the gingerbread dudes. Gingerbread dudes got Grinchy. Grinchy, 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 Grinchy. Oh, Grinchy boy. Go, 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 Grinchy boy. Be right back. Crap. Crap. Oh, he got me. Yo.
Ha.
What? Are you playing the Grinch game too?
There are 2 different paths to make this journey complete. Use the ropes to climb up, or continue by feet.
Grinch is in the UFC? Oh my god, he knocked out Santa Claus?
Secret area found.
Oh, I meant to go the other side. I didn't. Let me see if Eli wants to join.
A cave full of dangers with spikes that can poke. You'll want to avoid them. Their points are no joke. Before you keep going, before one step more, what's that? It's a path that you'll want to explore.
Heck, dog. What the flip? Oh, Grinch died, dude. Grinch, no. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? I don't even know how to get up there. Oh, I see it. There it is. I was like,
Jump from the rope. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope. Jump from the rope.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso. Oops.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Nike. Nike. Oh crap, that's far. Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
Jump from the rope to candy cane lasso.
I want to mute you. I mean, I'm doing Christmas stuff. You're doing annoying stuff. Your poop.
Ha. Ha.
Yeah. Told me to shut up, so I shut up. What the heck? King. I got out. I got out. Just in time, jelly bean.
Ha.
Oh, Grinch died. Oh, man. Poor Grinchy. Poor Grinchy. Oh, crap. I forgot the lasso. Oh, poor Grinchy. Poor Grinchy.
Ha. Oh. Oh.
Oh! Oh, poor Grinchy. Poor Grinchy.
Ha.
Right? Nike. Poor Grinchy.
Oh.
Oh, poor Grinchy. Poor Grinchy. Poor Grinchy. Right, Nikki? Poor Grinchy. I keep forgetting the bats are bad.
Oh.
Oh, my guy. Oh, poor Grinchy. Poor Grinchy, right, Nikki?
Oh.
Poor Grinchy. Okay, dude. You go way too overboard. Oh my god, this jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh my god. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Most overrated game? Last of Us. It's the most overrated game I have ever played. It's a good game. Not amazing. So, it's way overrated.
Oh.
I don't hate it by any means. It is overrated though. I don't hate it though. I just feel like it's so. I think it's way too overpraised for sure. Way too overrated. It's a good game, not a bad game, but it's just way overrated. And the only reason why I keep saying it's a good, because everybody thinks I hate it for some odd reason. I don't know why. Just because I think it's overrated. It is overrated game. I don't hate the game. Terrence always kept thinking I hate the game. I don't hate The Last of Us at all. Like, I like The Last of Us. I just think it's very overrated. I just think people praise it way too much for what type of game it is. There's better games. I think Uncharted had a better. I think Uncharted was better storytelling than Last of Us, in my opinion, out of the Naughty Dog franchises. Huh? No, no. Grinch game? The Grinch game? No, no. Well, yeah, I mean, you hate The Last of Us. You do hate The Last of Us.
The wind's getting blowy. The exit is near, and the way
I never
out
said
is
I hated
slow.
it. Whatever.
Max can enter through the hole above the door.
I mean, people trash Call of Duty all the time, man. It's not overrated. Like, people hate Call of Duty. I mean, overrated means everybody loves it and just praises it no matter what, even if the game is like, even if the game isn't the greatest game, you know, ever, and people just keep praising it over and over and over and over again, saying it's the greatest game ever made when there's better games out there, and it's just overrated. Call of Duty's definitely, I mean, by company standards, yeah, I would say Activision's definitely made it overrated for sure on their standards, yeah. But as far as like people, like as far as the gaming community, no, I don't think it's overrated as far as the gaming community, because the gaming community, yeah, but that's not overrated though. That's just saturated with hackers. That's not overrated. I think you need to look up the definition of overrated. Overrated means that no matter what, it's beloved. Like, you can never say any wrong about it. So, like, The Last of Us is overrated because, like, there's better games out there than The Last of Us, and people keep saying it's the greatest game ever made. Which, I mean, we've went way past it. Maybe back when The Last of Us came out, it could have been. It could be possibly the greatest game ever made when it came out. But as far as like today standards, no, there's way better games now that have surpassed The Last of Us. The second one's definitely not. The second one was definitely not on the level of the first one. So, and it crushed the Game Awards. So I just think The Last of Us is overrated. Call of Duty doesn't win any awards. Call of Duty is trashed by the gaming community. Call of Duty is losing players. Call of Duty is losing money. Call of Duty has hackers. I say Call of Duty is not overrated because nobody really cares for it much anymore. You can kind of say, I guess, by the standards of like guys who just constantly keep playing it over and over and over again because they're bored. I guess you can say they're overrated in that sense. I wouldn't say. I say The Last of Us, in my opinion. I'm going to argue that Call of Duty is not overrated as far as the sense of gaming because of hackers. What would you say is the most overrated game, Mikey? That you played. What's the most over game you've played?
Use the candy cane let.
I mean, if The Last of Us wasn't on this list, I would say Fortnite is the most overrated. But because Last of Us is here and it's so beloved, I'm going to say that's way overrated. Way overrated. Call of Duty's not loved. That's the thing. But that's the thing, dude. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes Call of Duty. It's not overrated. It's not overrated, though. Nobody likes it. I think Borderlands. I could say Borderlands 1 is overrated. Yeah, I could definitely say that. Do you think Call of Duty's overrated? But that's what I'm saying. A majority. You can say probably back in like maybe the early area of Call of Duty, maybe the early area of it. But as far I see. I can say kind of maybe it was overrated then because like I can play them and say I don't really see the appeal of like why people loved it so much. Hey, well, where do you think it got overrated? So maybe around Black Ops 4, where you had like kind of the tryhards, and then but people still loved it though. I mean, overrated is more like people like praise it no matter what, even if it's garbage. Even if it went in the garbage direction, people still praise it. I mean, I guess Call of Duty did, but now everybody hates it. Like, there's not really anybody. I can see why you would say overrated. I can see why you would say gaming destruction, that Call of Duty is overrated because it's constantly... it's overrated in the sense of company-wise. Yes, I do agree because it makes tons of money. I do agree with you on that sense. Yes. As far as like the game genre in general, I think Last of Us is overrated. But yes, I can agree with you on the sense that yes, it makes tons of money. People buy it, keep buying it. I do agree with you on that. Yes, it is an overrated game. It definitely could go on the list of overrated games for sure. It's definitely an overrated game. I mean, people keep playing it over and over and over again, even if it becomes garbage. You know, I mean, you're right. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, like, now the gaming community is starting to hate it. So, crap. No, I do agree with you on that. Yeah, it's still getting praise, even though the direction that they're taking is still garbage. I do agree with that. There are Call of Duty grifters out there that would praise it no matter what, for sure. It's kind of like you have the Last of Us grifters. They're gonna just praise it no matter what, even if there's better games out there.
Use the candy.
But I mean, I like both of those genres. I do think they're overrated for sure. I mean, I still think Last of Us, for me personally, Last of Us is more overrated on the sense that people keep arguing with me that it's the greatest game ever made when, I mean, nobody ever has told me Call of Duty is the greatest game ever made. So, I mean, Terrence and I always have this battle. Like, when Raps was here, we would have this argument that Horizon, he would say Horizon's overrated, and I'm like, well, Horizon's not loved, though. Like, you don't go up to people, and people will be like, I love Horizon Zero Dawn, except for me. It's overrated in the sense that I guess you keep hearing me on how good it is. But, I mean, if you go to a general gamer, like, if you choose, like, 5 people, and you put me into those 5 people, I'll probably be the only one that picks out Horizon Zero Dawn as the greatest game of all time. So, when Raps and I would have those arguments back in the day, he would say that it was that Horizon was overrated, which was wrong, because Horizon's not overrated, because it's not beloved by anybody. In fact, it probably is very underrated, in my opinion. I mean, I think Last of Us gets way too much praise, and Horizon Zero Dawn is way overlooked. Way overlooked. Way overlooked. I can say even God of War might be on the sense of, like, overrated. I like the God of War franchise for sure. It's amazing. But I can argue that, I think there's better games out there than God of War. But I love God of War for sure. But I guess you can argue the sense like Call of Duty's overrated, God of War's a little overrated. But see, I like God of War a lot more than like Last of Us. So, and I like The Last of Us, but I do like God of War more. So,
Max can enter.
did I go backwards?
Well done.
I don't know if I went backwards or not. While he's talking to me. So.
The air's getting cold. The wind's getting blowy. The exit is near, and the way out is snowy.
Oh.
Oh, crap. I went backwards. I'm busy talking. I agree. I agree with that for sure. I agree with you on that gaming destruction for sure.
Oh.
For sure. There's definitely better multiplayer games than Call of Duty for sure. Absolutely. I mean, when I play Call of Duty, I don't really like. I only strictly go off story. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see why you would say what you're saying for sure. Hi, dude. Yeah, that's on my list is Last of Us. I would say like trying to think of a list of overrated games. I definitely would say Last of Us. Maybe Call of Duty for sure. On my top three of overrated games. Nah, it's overrated. To today's standards, it is overrated. Absolutely. Why wouldn't it be? Maybe back in the day it wasn't, but it's definitely overrated now. Why would you say it's not overrated? It is way overrated, dude. It is. There is way better zombie games than The Last of Us. Way better. It does not hit the benchmark of cinematic storytelling anymore. It's done. The first game, you can argue it a little bit. The first game, but now today's standards, absolutely not. There's definitely I could argue God of War. I could definitely argue with you that God of War was even better than The Last of Us and had better cinematography and everything as far as the PS3 is concerned. God of War 3 itself was probably better, in my opinion, than The Last of Us. And you wouldn't have The Last of Us if you didn't have God of War 3. I want to be honest with you on that. You wouldn't have what you have today if you didn't have God of War, period. God of War is a way more... I think God of War deserves way more than The Last of Us. God of War is just a better all-around game, in my opinion. It is way overrated, dude. What the heck? Where do I
Well
go?
done.
Where do I gotta go now? Yeah, Days Gone is the guy with the motorcycle. I do agree. It is a better zombie game than The Last of Us.
The air's getting cold. The wind's getting blowy. The exit is near, and the way out is snowy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that, Frosters. GTA is overrated. I definitely agree with GTA being overrated. Sure. I like GTA, but yeah. But I think The Last of Us is way overrated. I think it's way overrated. So where do I go? It won't let me out of here. I can definitely argue with you on that one, man. Definitely argue with you on that. Horizon Zero Dawn alone, in my opinion, can kill The Last of Us on its just stellar graphics, amazing the storytelling in that game and the character development alone is amazing in the Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, and the original. Amazing storytelling. I can definitely tell you that God of War is probably even better storytelling than The Last of Us. I mean, God of War has been way over. What's up going? Yeah, I mean, you got Red Dead now. That is true. You got a Red Dead argument, dude. Yeah, I would say Red Dead now is probably the staple of cinematic gaming, and Last of Us, we moved on from it. I could definitely argue that Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1 probably hold up way better than The Last of Us as far as storytelling and cinematography, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Red Dead 2, I can definitely tell you, has put the bar up above Last of Us, for sure. Absolutely. And Frosty, I mean, an 8's high for graphics, absolutely. I mean, the thing is that Forbidden West kind of stabilized the PS5 standards of graphics. I think the storytelling in Horizon is phenomenal. I mean, there's going to be people that are going to argue with me. Red Dead is somewhat underrated. Oh, I don't know. It's beloved. I don't know. I wouldn't agree with that. I think it's right where it deserves. I do. I don't think it's overrated or underrated. I think it's good. I think it's good where I think a majority of the gaming community would argue that Red Dead 2 is possibly one of the greatest games of all time. I think it would be up there. I think it would be up there. Now, can I argue Last of Us is the greatest game of all time? No, I can't argue that. I really can't argue that. And I like the game, but I can't really argue that it's the greatest game of all time. Because even when I beat it, because everybody kept telling me to beat it, like, what? When did I play that? 5 years ago? 6 years ago now? 7 years? Yeah, when I beat it, I still didn't put it up as the greatest game of all time. I was kind of actually wondering why people were saying it was the greatest game of all time when I beat it. So I mean, I don't know. I can't argue that Last of Us is even in the top 10. I'm gonna be honest with you. Gaming destruction. I can't even put Last of Us on my top 10 list. I put Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2 way above Last of Us. You can argue with me on it, but I can't even put it on my top 10, dude. Yes, I agree with you on that for sure. I agree with you on that for sure. Oh, Grinch died, dude. I can agree with you on God of War for sure. God of War is amazing. Like, God of War is definitely. I mean, it's gonna definitely be on the top 10 for sure. Like God of War and God of War Ragnarok are on the top 10s of greatest games of all time for sure. Last of Us isn't on my top 10. Uncharted is on my top 10. Uncharted 4 is definitely on my top 10 for sure. Uncharted 4 is amazing. Amazing storytelling. And I think Uncharted came out before The Last of Us, didn't it? If that came out before, I'm going to argue. Yeah, I am right now. When did that come out? No, 07. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Last of Us, I don't even think... Man, that's tough, dude, because Uncharted 2 is amazing, dude. Uncharted 2... It came out before The Last of Us. Oh, yeah, if you didn't have Uncharted, dude, you wouldn't even get The Last of Us from Naughty Dog. You wouldn't even get The Last of Us from Naughty Dog if you didn't have Uncharted, dude. Uncharted put Naughty Dog on the map, almost. That's pretty much the game that made. That's pretty much the game that's the franchise that gave us staple to Naughty Dog, and they forgot about it. Like now we don't get an Uncharted game anymore. But we get 50 copies of The Last of Us. What? Where's our PS5 remake of or upgrade of Uncharted 4 in the Uncharted collection? But we get another rebranded Last of Us Part 1 and another rebranded Last of Us Part 2 for the PS5. It's like, what happened to Uncharted? Uncharted's one of your best games, Naughty Dog, and you dropped it? Like, what? I don't know where to go now. I might have to quit this. I'm gonna have to quit the Grinch game. Well, it's not taking me any place. Let me see if I need to go up here. Well, I mean, they're just kid games, dude. Yeah, they're baby games. It's saying to go in the house, which I did. No, yeah, you're right. I couldn't. Oh, you know what? Maybe I needed to go up here. Yeah, I needed to go up here. Yeah. Oh, that's what I did wrong.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Grinch died. I know this list. Hold on, let me see what he says. That is actually a really solid list, Frosty. That's actually that's a really good list. I'm glad The Last of Us isn't on that list, actually. Well, Cyberpunk 2077. Now I will, I will argue that it is probably top 5 for sure. He has He has his. So I want to do Frosty's top 10 here. 10 is God of War. 9 is Oblivion, which is really good. That's good. 8 is Skyrim, which is really good. 7 is Halo Combat Evolved, which is really good. 6 is Ghost of Tsushima, which is really good. It's understandable. It's your top 10. 5 is Horizon Forbidden West. I'm glad that's on top 5. Good job, Frosters. 4 is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I can understand why that one is there. 3 is Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm happy on that. 2 is Red Dead Redemption 2, which it's good. That's good. And 1 is Cyberpunk 2077. I can get behind that. That's a good list. I can get behind that list. I get that point, but it's like saying you can't appreciate. I didn't say I can't appreciate it. I didn't say that. That's what I'm saying. People keep misunderstanding me. I think it's overrated. I did not say I cannot appreciate the masterful storytelling. That is, see, you guys are separating. You guys need to separate me disliking it, and you guys need to separate me thinking it's overrated. I never said it's bad. I never said it's a bad game, and I never said I hated the game. I like The Last of Us, but as far as no, I never said that. That's what I'm keep saying. I think it's overrated. I do think it's overrated, yes, because they keep going back to it for Naughty Dog when Naughty Dog has other properties. Naughty Dog has other. I think personally better properties, okay, than Last of Us, and for some reason Sony, because they make tons of money off of The Last of Us, because people the Last of Us grifters are going to keep buying the same game over and over and over and over again, okay, because they like the grift on The Last of Us for some odd reason. It's the same story. Like I don't like don't get it. Like. Poor Naughty Dog, in my opinion, poor Naughty Dog is sitting there like these developers. I mean, I hate the creator of Last of Us. I hate him anyways. What's his name? Oh crap! I just forgot his name, but I do hate him. I do hate the creator because he's destroyed The Last of Us. Yeah, Neil Druckmann. I hate Neil Druckmann. I don't like Neil Druckmann at all. Now I know he did something. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I think he's destroyed The Last of Us for sure. But I could say that I feel bad for the developers themselves under Neil Druckmann, because I think that they are I think that they are wanting to move on from this. I think that they just want to move on, man, and do something different. You know what I mean? Like, poor developers in Naughty Dog just keep having to rebrand. Sony has put them in a recycled state, which Naughty Dog is amazing. So it's like now poor Naughty Dog, an amazing company, is stuck in this like recycled state thanks to Neil Druckmann for The Last of Us. Oh, Neil Druckmann, thank you for The Last of Us. You have put Naughty Dog in a recycled state, you son of a biscuit eater. You put it in a recycled state. One of the greatest Sony studios, Naughty Dog. You put them in a recycled state. So now all they keep doing is dishing out the same game every single 3 or 4 years. We get the same game. Poor Naughty Dog is in the same recycled state, and we haven't gotten a new Naughty Dog game since Uncharted 4. And you can't argue with me on that because Chapter 2, Last of Us, kind of sucked. I mean, let's be real. I've played it for like a few hours and I didn't like it. I mean, let's be real. Not many people like The Last of Us Chapter 2. Okay? So their last amazing game was Uncharted 4. Their last amazing game was Uncharted 4. So now Naughty Dog is in this recycled state where people are asking them, when's Last of Us Chapter 3 coming out? Why do you want Last of Us Chapter 3? Let it die. Let it end on the first one. It shouldn't have ever had a sequel, anyways, because it ended perfectly. And then we can live and keep it in the history books as a great masterpiece of a game. But they didn't do that. They killed the franchise, in my opinion. And then the show came out. First season's good. Second season sucks. Okay? So the franchise is dead. It's dead. Let it die. Let it die. Bury it. Put it in a casket. Bury it. Move on, Naughty Dog. But no, because Neil Druckmann and Sony don't want to move on because it's Neil Druckmann's little baby. So, you know, poor Naughty Dog, man. Like, poor developers, dude. They're probably sitting there like, oh, we got to make another Last of Us. Like, Neil, come on, man. You know, and Neil's like, yeah, but it's gonna make good money. We're all gonna make money, and the developer's like, yeah, but our artistic ability is just getting wasted on this franchise that everybody complains about every time it comes out. Oh, no, The Last of Us. Like, the majority of the gaming community probably, you're gonna have the grifters, anyways. Okay, you're gonna have those Last of Us grifters there, but the bigger gaming community is like, come on, Naughty Dog, make something else. Like, come on, man. We don't need another remaster or a remake of the same game. You know what I mean? I haven't even touched the remake or the remasters because I've already done it. Like, how many times do I might revisit them, eventually again. You know what I mean? Just to kind of replay them, but I have to wait because it's just the same story. There may be extra scenes. I think they put some extra scenes in there, but it's just I feel bad for Naughty Dog because it's like, Rockstar does it perfect in the sense that they kind of let their teams breathe a little bit with games. Like they don't like they did GTA, but they kind of changed up the GTA franchise a little bit. So it's not the same thing over and regurgitate it constantly. They take it to different cities, they change it up a little bit. They give their development team a little bit. Well, the thing is that they take their time on their games. I can definitely say Rockstar is really good at that. Rockstar is really good at quality, um, and they don't rush it or give us 50 different remakes. They don't. GTA 5 had upgrades, but not really like remakes. Like they didn't say here's a revamp. You know. I mean, Red Dead 2, though, I can argue that I would like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't even get a remaster. Like, it deserves it. Sony, where's our remaster? I never said about anything about perfectness gaming destruction. Terrence and I have this argument all the time. I kind of beat him over it. I like Cyberpunk 2077, so yeah, there's no argument. I mean, I like The Last of Us, but again, it's not on my top 10 for sure. Horizon Zero Dawn is number one. I can argue, man, it's placed Cyberpunk or, I mean, I'm gonna put Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn together because it's you can't have one game without the other. I'm gonna have to put those two together. So the Horizon franchise is number one, and then man, it's arguable to put Cyberpunk and Red Dead 2 in that number two spot. It's very arguable. Do I like the world of Cyberpunk a little bit better? Like that do I get that? Do I like that world a little bit better? I do like the world a little bit better in Cyberpunk because I like that sci-fi ish and that I like all the like where you can upgrade your body and things like that, and to like you kind of have the freedom to do like kind of whatever you want as far as like upgrading your car, upgrading your I do agree with that. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is definitely better than GTA for sure. For sure. I want a Red Dead 3, man. I would agree with you.
Ha!
I want Naughty Dog to release another Uncharted. I really don't want them to release a Last of Us Chapter 3. I know it's going to happen probably, but I don't know. I want this new one that they got going on, this sci-fi one that looks good. What is it? The Prophet one? What is that? What was that?
Ha!
It's unfortunately written by Neil Druckmann. Oh gosh, made me gag. Yeah. If it was written by somebody else, I wish it was written. But I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I'm hoping Neil's not gonna ruin it. This trash writing. I do hate Neil Druckmann a lot with a passion. I don't like that dude. Neil Druckmann destroys video games.
Ha!
Neil Druckmann's the writer and the director of Last of Us. Yeah, when did you get here? Last of Us. Yeah, it's kind of like a Quentin. It's kind of on the it's not on the same level as a Quentin Tarantino because I do love The Last of Us. I do like The Last of Us, so it's not on the level of. I do like The Last of Us. Yeah, I love The Last of Us.
Feel the wind on your chin?
Yeah, I do love
and
it.
The chill
It's a
in
good
the
game.
air? In no time, old Grinch.
I
you'll
don't
be
love
out
Quentin
of this land.
Tarantino. No, I can argue Neil Druckmann is just as bad as Quentin Tarantino as far as his writing. I don't like his writing, but I do like. It's arguable because like I think Neil Druckmann. I think he did a first great game, and I think he did great on Uncharted, but then he kind of saturated with his garbage writing in Chapter 2 when he killed Joel off, and kind of irritated me. So. I know, till 2030, yeah, I saw that. I might be. I don't know about you. You think you're going to be dead in 4 years? Because we're about to hit 2026, dude. You think you're going to be dead in 4 years? I don't even think Party Hardys are even going to die that soon, dude. Unless you're like doing hard drugs, I guess, and you're not stopping. You do hard drugs, dude? Then I think you'll be okay in 4 years, dude. Then why are you thinking you're gonna die in 4 years? You predicting your death or something? Oh my gosh. I think Cyberpunk's where it should be. I think Cyberpunk's where it should be for sure. I think Cyberpunk's rightfully where it should be. Actually, I don't know. I mean, it could be underrated. It could be underrated. I could argue that Cyberpunk could be underrated for sure. What's up, Eli? Oh. I could agree. I could agree with gaming destruction on that one. I'm not gonna say that it's overrated by any means. I don't think it's overrated at all. I think Last of Us is overrated, and I agree Call of Duty could be considered overrated for sure. No. Yeah, that's what gaming does. I mean, I have fun with Call of Duty, but yeah, I can definitely see why somebody would say it's overrated for sure. It's definitely a cookie cutter game for sure. No, yeah, you could argue that Cyberpunk had some overrated features to it, where people were getting super hyped for it, and then it came out and kind of was broken. You could definitely argue with that, for sure. I could definitely see why you would say that gaming destruction for sure. What the heck? I'm playing a Grinch. Oh yeah. Arguing about The Last of Us playing Grinch, dog. I wouldn't say underhated. You think it should be hated more? Why do you think Cyberpunk? I thought you just put it at #1. I'm confused by that comment.
Hey.
Frosty said it's overhated, which I think now it's kind of developed a community where people are liking it more. But then no, yeah, for sure. I can argue that. But it was funny. But then he says, no, it's underhated, which I'm kind of confused about. Yeah, it broke in the middle of mine. But now it's not. It's amazing. No, I don't know. What? That doesn't even make any sense, Frosty. He goes, it deserves more hate. It's a good game, but you know. No, I don't. You're going to have to explain this to me. What does that even mean? I think it has too much hate on it, to be honest with you. I think people are not wanting to go back to it. I don't get the comment, dude. You have to explain this to me.
Christmas and time's moving fast.
We got Grinch stealing Christmas, dude, and we're arguing about overrated, underrated games here.
The thought of no Christmas makes old Grinchy smile.
Yeah, that's weird. He put it as #1 and then he says underhated. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you put it at #1 then? Why don't you hate it and get... That was kind of a confusing level, I'm not gonna lie. Confusing comment, confusing level. Oh boy. Puzzles. Wow. Wow. I expected a Nike to say that, but not a Frosty on Cyberpunk? He says people give it too much slack. I love Cyberpunk, huh? Jeez. That's his favorite. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's taking his number one and just bashing it so bad. What's going on? I don't know what's going on, dude. They did. They literally fixed the game to make it like probably one of the greatest games. They made a mistake. They came out. They even got their game pulled. Like they didn't get slack at all. Like I don't understand where you guys think they got slack. Am I gonna have to go through the whole history of Cyberpunk here and how the game got pulled literally from the digital stores? There was a point you couldn't even purchase Cyberpunk because it was so broken, and PlayStation even pulled it from the stores. Dude, they got their due, man. I definitely disagree with that. I definitely just disagree with that take for sure. Cyberpunk definitely doesn't deserve the hate now. Like that's crazy. That's insane. Frosty to even say that about one of his favorite games is even wilder. Yeah, I think you should knock it down the list now. I don't think it should be even number one, Frosty, if you're talking about craft so much about it. I don't even think it should be on your list that high. I think you need to knock it down, dude. I think you need to put number one Red Dead. Because you were just praising Red Dead and you just said that Cyberpunk needs to be hated more. I'm kind of shocked it's your number one now. I think you probably need to knock it down, maybe the top 5 or something, maybe.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's. Staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming, for tomorrow he knew. All the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys, and then, oh the noise, 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 noise! That's one thing he hated, the noise, 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 noise. Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. Now out of his cave on his snowboard at last, with an avalanche coming, Grinch needs to move fast. You've got to speed up. You have to move faster. Avoid getting crushed and evade a disaster. The Grinch has some fancy new tricks. Try them out. Like jumping and flipping and twisting about.
Okay. Assassin's Creed 3. Good. Arkham City. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Wow. You really loved that game.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he's
Wow. What was it? Number 2 and 1? Sorry, I missed it.
and the
Wow. That's a pretty good list. Top 3?
now out of his cave on his snowboard at last, with an avalanche coming, Grinch needs to move fast.
Yeah, I mean, Horizon's been, there hasn't been a game that can top Horizon for me. There hasn't been a game. Like, Horizon,
You've got to speed up. You have to move faster. Avoid getting
well, I mean,
crushed and evade a disaster.
Marvel's Spider-Man is definitely on the top.
The Grinch has some
10
fancy
for
new
sure.
tricks. Try them out.
It hasn't hit
like jumping
the Horizon
and flipping
It hasn't
and
hit
twisting
the Horizon
about.
level, though. And nobody can argue with me on it. Nobody can ever argue with me why Horizon shouldn't be up on my list. They can't, because I want to argue with you on it. Of why it is there. Split Fiction being number 3 is insane, dude. I mean, it's good. I mean, that's a good list. I'm not gonna say it's not a good list. I'm just saying it's wild. I mean, I did give it a 10 out of 10. It could arguably be up. It could arguably be. I know you're right. You're right. I would put Split Fiction top 5 for sure. I could argue it. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Split Fiction was really good. So. Dang, I missed one, and that was that one I couldn't get to. I got 90% presence. Wow. I liked Claire. I haven't beat it yet, but I did like it. I haven't beat it yet. I can't put it up there yet. I can't rightfully. I haven't done short reviews for it. I technically should have done a short review this month, and I totally forgot about it. But I just been so busy. But
the tall and the small would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. They'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. It's hard to control how to move on this ice. If Grinch slips the wrong way, he'll pay a steep price.
I didn't even give Oblivion, and I loved Oblivion. I didn't even give that a 10 out of 10. I did give Split Fiction a 10 out of 10. It is really good. Split Fiction was a 10 out of 10. That is for sure. It was really good. Yeah, I mean, I can argue it should have won something for sure. It definitely got snubbed. I can definitely argue that Dispatch should have won something too, though. I mean, both of those games got snubbed. and Death Stranding 2. Really odd for Jeff Keighley to snub that, though. I mean, he got nominated, so I wouldn't say he got. I guess it's kind of. It's not as good as the first. That is for sure. It is not as good as the first. Donkey Kong Bonanza is good. It's not great.
Oh. Ah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Horizon people. That's what I'm saying. It's not overrated. That's what I'm saying. Horizon isn't overrated because nobody's gonna sit there and say what I say about it. That's what I'm saying. A majority of the gaming community, but I'm going to tell you, nobody can argue with me that it's not a good game. So, I mean, you know, because everybody kind of finds it as a good game. Not probably the greatest game, but nobody's going to sit there and argue with me why it's not why it's my number one. Because it's an amazing game, and nobody's going to argue that it's not amazing. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with robot dinosaurs, dude. It's not.
Ha.
And sci-fi and prehistoric at the same. Oh,
Use the candy cane lasso.
Nike.
Ha.
No Man's Sky, no. It's not on my top 10. See, I'm gonna say this, man. Because Rocket League would be number one if I didn't. I mean, Rocket League I can consider as a top 5. It's a perfect game. So I mean, if I put multiplayer in there, it would be. Yeah, I can't put multiplayer in there because a lot of those games would be in my top 10, and I feel like it would be taking away from the story genre if I did do that. So I mean, I can't really put multiplayer games in there. They have to have story driven. See, No Man's Sky. See, for me, I want to unmute you. Cause what do you want me to unmute you or no? Keep you. I want to keep you muted. But for me, top 10 greatest games of all time has to have everything. It has to have great graphics, great storytelling, great gameplay, great narrative. Okay. The voice acting has to be stellar. Okay. Which I know a lot of people are going to argue that Last of Us is up there. Okay. But also, too, it has to be an original idea. You see what I'm saying? It has to be an original. Last of Us is not original. It's really not. It truly isn't an original idea. They took the narrative, okay, of zombies, and they just kind of twisted it, which I did like. I'm not saying I hated it by any means. But is the idea itself original? Not really. It isn't. Because they even said they kind of took away from Walking Dead a little bit. So, I mean, and they were kind of inspired by that, and they kind of hit a market when zombies were massive because they were going off The Last of Us. I mean, they were going off The Walking Dead popularity at the time. So I can argue that Last of Us is not a totally original idea. Like, it's totally not an original idea. I can argue Horizon is a totally original idea. Like, there isn't anything like it. Like, there is no game like it. You cannot argue. You cannot tell me that there's a game out there that's like Horizon. Like, there isn't. There is no game like Horizon. There is no game like God of War. Like, you can't point out a game besides ones that were spawned after those genres, but before those genres came out, or those franchises came out, or those IPs or whatever. You cannot argue that there was other games that were just like it. I can argue with you that Last of Us, there was other games that were like it. There was other series that were like it. There was other movies that were like it. There was other shows that were like it. But when you come to The Last of Us or God of War, even nobody can argue that there was games, movies, comics, or anything that were like those IPs before they were created. They did not go off of comics. They did not go off of the movies. They were their own thing. So, hey, what's up, Catio? So, to be honest with you, those genres, and you can argue Red Dead 2 as well. There is no game. I mean, I guess you could argue with movies, but as far as video games, Red Dead 2 is original. Because there is really not a lot of Western games. Like there really isn't that can really hit that bar with Red Dead 2 or Red Dead, even the Red Dead Redemption franchise. Period. There really isn't any game that can really touch that genre. So you can also argue that Red Dead is also an original IP because like there was no other games. Like everybody else was trying to copy it. So like it's not just like Horizon, just like God of War. Everybody's trying to copy those franchises. Like Last of Us. See, the problem is with The Last of Us. It kind of hit a point of time and entertainment where everybody was like, man, we gotta, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We wanted Walking Dead as a video game, and we got Walking Dead as a video game before the Telltale, because those came out a little bit later in the Walking Dead franchise. So at the time, like people were like, we want Walking Dead as a game, and they kind of shut up, cat. They kind of marketed it off of the popularity of The Walking Dead. So I can argue The Last of Us. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. So Horizon Zero Dawn, great storytelling because they took each character has a story. You know what I mean? Like each individual character has a story. I can go into those villages and things like that. Like Varl had a story, amazing, background to him. Every single character, every single villager, every single character has some type of character arc or character development to that character in the video game. The side missions aren't filler side missions. They do have like chore side missions, but every single side mission has some type of history or story that you're learning, and it's teaching you about the lore of the franchise. It's teaching you the lore of Horizon and why these people are there and what happened to the world, and every single thing you're picking up, like every single like fragment or artifact or whatever you're picking up adds to the story. Okay. The voice acting is phenomenal. Aloy, Varl, all those characters, period. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the characters, but have some type of weight to them. Like there's just a lot of weight to each individual character, in my opinion. But you can argue Red Dead 2 is the same. Like the acting is phenomenal, and Last of Us did have weight to it. But again, it was just a point A, point B type of game. Okay, rather Horizon is a point A, point B type of game, but it is also open world too. So you can actually go around and do side missions and things like that to add to the story. Last of Us is just literally point A, point B. It's literally point A, point B. There is nothing there. There is no other. There is no other lore to it. Like it's not really any lore to it, so like you can't really spawn. They keep telling the same story over and over again because they can't really go off of a revenge story or a old man raising a girl that he ended up taking in as his own daughter type of story. They can only spawn off of that so much before it gets old, which Horizon can actually spawn off different genres. You know what I mean? You can literally, they're making an MMO. You can literally take that and make so many different branches off. They had a Call of the Mountain, which was amazing. Still an amazing game, and that was a totally different character. You can take different directions that aren't involving Aloy. So you can literally, because the franchise is so broad, and there's so many different villages, there's so many different tribes They've built that story so well, and you can literally take and build a different character up, like they did with Varl. I mean, when he died, but spoiler alert. But I mean, they could have made a different game of him, and they could still like they can do a like a prequel of Varl if they wanted to, and go deeper into his lore and stuff like that. And they do the same with Raj if they wanted to. If they wanted to take those characters and go deeper into those stories, they could. The Last of Us, they can't really do that. They can't really The Last of Us, God of War, they kind of already did it with. So I mean, I guess they could with God of War, but I feel like Horizon has so much more potential than what Sony's actually giving it. I guess so. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. Okay. Yeah, no. I know it's your list. I know it's your list. Yeah, I can see. It's not on mine, but no, that's not even on my top 20. I can agree with you on that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Is there a specific WWE game that's on that list, or is it because 20 sucked? 20. I mean, I can argue that. What's the one with Daniel Bryan on the front cover? Man, wasn't that like 14 or 15? I forget. No, it had to be 14. That was 14. That's an amazing game. That's the one with like Terminator and stuff. That was a really good game. 19 is really good. I can argue 25 is really good too. I feel like there's a little bit of 19 is really good though. Go. Man, why do you put that so low though? Man. Okay. Man. Okay. I'm shocked that one's so low. What is number one? I can't guess because I would have thought Forza would have been number one. Oh, that's number one. Yeah, I can definitely argue with you on that list. No, I know. I'm just saying I can definitely argue with why the some of those games shouldn't be there. I'm shocked. I'm shocked you didn't put some sort of Call of Duty there. I'm actually kind of shocked. Because there's so many. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I really don't. I really wouldn't put a Call of Duty on any of my lists. Yeah, I guess Call of Duty does deserve its own list just because there's so many. I guess you're right. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I say WWE needs its own list too. Yeah, I mean, oh crap! I totally forgot that was.
Ha.
Yeah.
Ha.
Game and Destruction, man. I'm about to probably beat this level, and then I'll have my conversation with Gaming Destruction, and then we'll end it. Eli's just been listening. Eli's wondering why he joined. What are you playing, Eli? What's up?
Ha.
No, what did you say before that? You said yep. You just said yep to that. Eli forgot that I was doing my lock, and he's like, "You're not getting on tonight." Well, normally Saturdays, anyways, are story games, anyways. So normally Saturday. No, last night Eli texted me. He goes, "You're not getting on tonight." I was like, I'm in my lock," and he's like, "Yeah, I forgot your lock." Horizon. Horizon. Well, I don't know. Man, there's a lot of games that I could be stuck with for the rest of my life that I would really enjoy. I can argue Rocket League with that too. I can argue Fortnite as well. I think we'll do this one next week. So we'll keep it installed. Yeah. I guess you could argue Red Dead 2 and maybe the Fallout franchise for sure. I mean, maybe 76 or 4. The rest of them kind of are. They really are 3 and. I think so. Here's what I think they need to do with the Fallout series. They need to remake 1 and 2. They need to remake 1 and 2. Yeah, as the first person, third person type of genre, and then they need to. Well, I mean, it would make them a lot of money. I was like, it would make them a lot of money. What they could do is do 5 because they're almost done with 5, and then I would just do like maybe a prequel game of 1 and 2 together, and kind of do like. I mean, I don't think they're really prequels either, though. Yeah, I would put like maybe 1 and 2 together and do them together like that, and then just say, "Oh yeah, this is 1 and 2." I mean, you could kind of just tout it as a brand new Fallout game technically, and just say this is 1 and 2 remade into the first person, third person genre, and kind of just market it that way because 1 and 2 really don't have any. They really don't have any. Well, that's the thing. They don't really have any like meat to it. It feels like just the potatoes and I mean some of the condiment sides, but well, that's what I'm saying. It's just kind of flat. So I mean, back in the day, I could definitely back in the day, unless you're playing it as nostalgic, I just wouldn't touch them anymore. 1 and 2 is just. I did, yeah. It's just too hard. It was painful. Yeah, I'll give 3 a try after New Vegas, but I'm gonna take a break from the Bethesda Blowout Tuesdays. I'm gonna go do Devil May Cry. I want to do the Devil May Cry franchise. Devil May Cry, dude. Um, but I would. So yeah, after New Vegas, I think I'm gonna take a little hiatus on the Bethesda games because I've already beat New Vegas, Skyrim, Oblivion. My next one would be Morrowind, and Fallout 3 would be my next 2 that I would do, and then I'll be done with all the and then I'll be done with all the Bethesda games. I'll be done with all the Bethesda games, even their DLCs. I've done all the DLCs too. I did all the well. One of the DLCs in Skyrim broke, and they said that it's a game breaking glitch, and I can't get past it. It kept putting me on level 4. It let it so in the DLC Skyrim, you're supposed to stop at level 3 on one of the necromancer realms, and it won't let me when it stops. It won't. It'll keep going. So, and I looked it up, and everybody had that issue. There's a lot of people that had that issue, and Bethesda said that they fixed it, but they didn't. So, and I got the game break. Yeah, I know. I got the game breaking glitch, and it won't let me get out of it. So I have to end that DLC. It won't let me continue it. So I tried to finish the DLC for Skyrim, but it won't let me do it. So, but I did do the DLC in Fallout 4. I did all the DLCs in Fallout 4, which were amazing. I did Fallout 4 is probably the best. Well, no, I would say so. It's definitely the best Fallout game. Fallout 4 is definitely the best Fallout game. I would argue though that Starfield is the best Bethesda game. So it would go like it would in Bethesda list. It would go Starfield, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76. Then no, Oblivion might be up there. No, Skyrim might be up there. So I would be I let's do this. Let's do Starfield, Skyrim, Fallout 4 would be top 3 because I gotta put Skyrim up there. Yeah, Skyrim's goated. It's pretty good. So would do three those top 3, and then I would do New Vegas as 4. I would do 76 as 5. So that's my top 5. But Oblivion Remastered was really good. So I'm gonna put because I did beat that too. So and I did one of the DLC. I didn't do all the DLC. I did like one DLC. But we'll put that number 6. We'll put it number 6. I feel like the storytelling in Skyrim was way better, and there was a more emotional weight to it versus Oblivion. So Oblivion would be number 6. And then that's where my list ends because that's literally all the games I've played Bethesda wise. I haven't. Oh, Fallout 1 and 2 are not even on the list. They're just not great. So I have. It was. It was. It has. It was when Bethesda first started. So. So I haven't played Morrowind. So literally the only two that are playable, okay, playable Bethesda games is Morrowind and Morrowind. Oh, you know what? Elder Scrolls Online. I forgot about Elder Scrolls Online. Crap, that's one of my favorite games. Yeah, I did. I got like 200 hours in that game. We'll put we'll put Elder Scrolls Online probably top 5. It's got to be top 5. So, well, it's it's better than 76. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. What did I put it at? So I put 1 Starfield, 2 Skyrim, 3 4 Fallout 4. No, I didn't. Fallout 4 is 3. 4 was New Vegas. 5 was 76. You think well, you haven't played New Vegas though. I would play it, yeah. For sure the gaming instruction. Um ESO. ESO I will put probably number 4 then, and we'll put 76 number 5. New Vegas number 6. Just for Nike. New Vegas number 6. And then Oblivion number 7. Oblivion Remastered number 7. I'll do that. And then my multiplayer games. My multiplayer games. Man, yeah, I could argue Rocket League number 1. Yeah, I play it a lot. It's the perfect multiplayer game. Perfect multiplayer game. Would you argue with me on that, Eli? The perfect multiplayer game. I can literally play it with anybody. Like I kind of introduced. You can play it by yourself. You can play it with anybody. You can play it by yourself with AI. Is Mario Party your number one? But see, like Rocket League is the besides not having a story. I can argue Rocket League is it's goaded. Could be, dude. I do love Rocket League. Uh, I mean, well, here's the thing. Rocket League could be considered. It can be considered the perfect game. It could be because you can play offline. You don't have to play online. So you can literally play offline if you don't have online. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can play. It's got different versions of it. So it's got the basketball one. It's got the hockey one. It's got the soccer one. You literally play anything, any version of it. Okay. Plus, it has a competitive community. They even do the esports on it. You can say it's they even do the esports on it. The only thing it literally doesn't have is a story mode. That's literally all it doesn't have. The graphics is phenomenal. Music's phenomenal. So I mean, you could say Rocket League is the perfect game. I mean, there is. Tommy and I mean, Tommy and I kind of agreed with it, like, because I kind of ran everything by him. I'm like, well, see, that's the thing is that it doesn't have the story mode. That's what's removing the characters and stuff. So that's what's removing it from that list. That's what's removing it from the greatest games of all time list because it can't. It's missing that. That's the only going against my rules. Going against my rules, the greatest games of all time have to have everything in it, and Rocket League doesn't. Now, if Octane's the greatest character. I mean, because arguably, can you play Fortnite offline, like at all, or no? I don't think you can play it offline unless it's like, well, no. Can you even play Save the World offline or no? Cat, can you play Save the World offline? Because I mean, I could argue, I can argue Fortnite could be up there. I mean, it's beloved. So I mean, it's beloved and hated by a lot of people. But it's kind of like the Nickelback of gaming. Everybody says they hate it, but then they all play it. It's kind of the Creed of gaming, Creed or Nickelback of gaming. Everybody says they hate it, but they make tons of money. They make tons of money. I mean, man, it's tough. Multiplayer list is tough because I do like Super Smash Bros. I do like Mario Party. Those are up there. I mean, it's not on my Black Ops 3. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. That's my least favorite one. Cat. That's my Black Ops 3. It's my least favorite one out of the Black Ops series. If we're gonna go to Black Ops series, I would say 7 is better than 3. I didn't like the story of 3. Yeah, I liked 7 better. I liked 7 story better. I liked yeah. You can say whoa, whoa, whoa. I liked 6 and 7 better storytelling than 3. That wasn't a joke. That's seriousness. Oh, I did that by accident, but that I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't play it. I haven't played it in a while, man. So I can't really tell you. Black Ops 3 was okay. It was okay. Black Ops 3 is the greatest Call of Duty. Did you just say that? Oh, 2. Well, it's not for me. Ghost is still the goated one. But the storytelling in Ghost, I mean, I can argue. What's the one that was the man? That was heavy hitting too. What was that one where they're Middle Eastern country and you're the little girl and she's trying to hide from the man? That was some gut wrenching storytelling, man. No, not Black Ops 2. What is one of the Modern Warfares, right? Was it one of the Modern Warfares where you're in the Middle East? What was the storytelling where the terrorists are breaking into the family's home? That was gut wrenching, dude. That was yeah, that was. And you're playing the little kid. It kind of goes like into a and you're like playing through that. Yeah, that's heart wrenching, dude. Because that actually really happens. That was heart wrenching, dude. I can say storytelling wise, Modern Warfare. It was 2019. Cat says, yeah, that was some heavy stuff, dude. That one was probably heavy. That was probably one of the heaviest Call of Duty storytelling wise for sure. Very good storytelling in that one. That one I can argue that was number two on my list because Ghost was really good. Ghost was really good. Modern Warfare 2019 was really good storytelling. Three was a little too morbid for my taste. It was good storytelling, but then when you get into the dream sequence, they start ripping that guy up, like they string him up, like and they start ripping his limbs off and stuff. Like it caught me totally. I could say I have a fun memory of that one because Uncle Tom's like, "What is this game?" I haven't played the original ones. No, World War Two was really good. That's another heart wrenching one though, because that was like based off of that was based off of a true event, right? That was actually based off a soldier, right? Yeah. World War Two was really good. I haven't played World at War. I haven't played. Yeah, I haven't played World at War. I haven't played any of the originals before PS4. I haven't played any of the originals before Black Ops 3. I haven't played Black Ops 1. I haven't played Black Ops 2. I played that. I've played the games, like the multiplayer. I haven't played the story of those games. I haven't played any of the World at Wars. And they're like one and two. I thought there was a World at War two. That's the PS2 one, right? Yeah, but I thought it was on PS2 and 360, right? What's the one where you go into the airport and you gotta keep cover and you gotta gun everybody down? That was, oh gosh, dude. It's like considered one of the most brutal levels of all time, just because of the weight of it. Yeah, that was another. That was Modern Warfare 2. That's another. That's another one that's like, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, you have to kind of, yeah, so you don't blow your cover. I'm just checking my duck side stuff. Duck side's goated, dude. You need to get this game. Yeah, no, I'll play it as long as you're playing it. I'll play it. I like it. We're gonna add it to. Dude, it's literally $10. Come on, man, you little rich little fart. It's not Rust, dude. Yeah, but it's good. Rust sucks. This is good. Yeah, but we like the ducks. We're literally in a party that nobody's in. Like nobody's in this server. No, the server to duck hunt, duck side. Dude, we need you because we need to take out the military base. We need you. The humans need to go, dude. Ducks need to rule. Dude. We need to have the duck uprising, dude. The duck uprising needs to happen. Cat, Panda Girl, and I say the duck uprising needs to happen. We need to get more people to rise up against the military, the human military base. Right? I just wanted to check and see how my home was. No, they actually give you the door to lock it, like right at the beginning, and nobody can break. Yeah, but nobody can break your base either. You can't even break somebody's base open. You can't. Cat tried. They tried to break somebody's base, and you can't. I tried too, just to see if it would do it, and it doesn't. We kept hitting it and it wouldn't do anything. What about Rust? People can break into your base. You see, the duck side you can't. They can't break into it unless now you can give people access to it. But if you don't give us access to it, we can't get into it without the passcode. So, like how though? Oh, explosives, cat. You can break into people's bases with explosives. Oh. Well, nobody's broken into our stuff. We have nobody in our server. I think we had like maybe three guys. We have three people, but everybody's been pretty respectful. Like nobody's tried to get into our stuff. So no, everybody's been pretty respectful. Yeah, but how many people were on your server though? Well, you got the biggest douchebags in the world, dude. I don't know what else to tell you. No, no, yeah, you know what you gotta do? You gotta put. I'm pretty sure Rust is the same as Duckside. You gotta put in your base like deteriorates in like 5 seconds, dude. You yeah, you gotta put down something and put in resources to keep it going. I don't know about Rust, but I'm just saying Duckside. They call it the Duck Idol, and you put your little stuff in there. What? Well, you just suck, dude. Nobody would blow your home. Nobody would blow your base up in 5 minutes. Who would do that? How would somebody blow that up in like 5 minutes? It just sounds like a bunch of douchebags on Rust. We made a deal with this dude. I told him, I said, well, we'll know if our base is touched. That's what I told him. Because I talked to the guy. I said, we won't touch your base as long as you don't touch our base. And, we'll be on good standing. And he's like, yeah, I get it. He's like, yeah, that's not a problem. Hasn't touched it so far. It's been 2 weeks, so. You know. And Cat's been checking it. He's been going in. Cat's been going in like daily. If you got Cat and Panda Girl on your side, though, dude, we got Cat and Panda Girl on our side. They kind of like take turns going in and checking everything, making sure everything looks good. So you don't have Cat and Panda Girl on Rust, dude. You got your garbage friends. Yeah, well, they suck. I don't know what to tell you. They don't. They're not Cat and Panda Girl. I mean, dude, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have the goats. You don't have the goats. Frosty, get duck side. Hey, dude, you don't have the goats. So how were you, so hey, really quick on multiplayer week, how are we gonna do this on Christmas week? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're the one who wants to do this voting. I can't just choose the games. You won't let me just choose the games on Discord or I mean, which one do you think will be better, Discord or YouTube? I think the main Discord will be better because then people will vote. If people will vote, Cat, Cat and Frosty, if they want us to play a game on Christmas week, they'll have to vote for each game or daily, and see which one they want to play. But you got to put Peak on there too. So these are the multiplayer games we need to put on here. Put Duckside. No, I promise Frosty Peak would be on there. If you guys don't vote on it, it is different. But I promise Frosty Peak will be on there. At least maybe 30, 40 minutes or something like that. And then we can move to another multiplayer game. We could do second winner or something like that. I don't want to take. Frosty asked for some PC games. I gotta add in PC games a little bit. Put Peak on there at least. You don't have Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is going to be on there. Yeah, but you're putting Arc Raiders on there. We all have Arc Raiders. Can't help it. You're douche and you didn't buy it. It's not my problem. Okay. So you're putting Duckside on there, right? Okay, Ready or Not's fine. Fortnite's fine. Rocket League's fine. And Helldivers too. Uh, okay, that's fine. That's good. That's a good list. But dude, where's Battlefield 6? So you're not gonna put Duckside on there, and you're not gonna put Arc. Well, you better put Arc Raiders on there, and Minecraft too. Oh, make sure you put you got Battlefield, you got Battlefront too as well, right? Well, it's gotta be part of Frosty. I mean, Cat asked for it to be Battlefront too, so you gotta put it on one of the list. Put it on there, dude. It's my channel. I'll put you with games on there. It's my channel. Your co guy. You don't get full access, bro. I'm picking some of the games. Dude, I'm picking some of these games that are going to be on this list. You're not going to pick them all. If you don't want to download it, that's your problem. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. You own that game. If it wins, it's either you're gonna download it and play it, or you're not gonna play it. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. Like you decided not to get Arc Raiders. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Well, only 3 people can play that anyways at a time. So that one's a little bit harder to work around. But I mean, Battlefront 2, I think everybody has though. A majority of people have that game. So, well, now you're gonna be quiet. No, because you're not letting me pick any of my games, dude. No, I know, but you better put Battlefront 2 on there too. Okay, tell me all the games you have on this list that are. Just tell me all the games, dude. Tell me all the games. You're muted. Nobody's gonna hear these. Tell me all the games you have on the list that you're planning on putting on this. Well, then what do you? How are you gonna know? I get the first four games, but you need to have like a full list and then pull from that list of all the multiplayer games. Yeah, but what if there isn't like any game nobody wants to play like on that list? Like nobody wants to play it because it's played all the time. Yeah, but technically Fortnite you can pull off of there because we play like every Friday though, and it's already going to be on the Friday. But it's already going to be on that Friday Fun Night list. I don't. I say don't put the. I know, but I'm listening to me closely. That week, like you're not going to put No Man's Sky on there. You're not going to put Wildgate on there. You're not going to put Fallout 76 on there. You're not going to put. I mean, I say just, and you're not going to put Duckside because it's already going to be on that list anyways. So don't put Duckside on there. But I say also remove Fortnite because it's already going to be on the Friday Fun Night slot. Put games on there that we don't play all the time. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Or I mean, okay. I mean, you can put it on there and see if it wins, but I'm just saying, I think it's kind of a wasted slot in my opinion. I get where your logic is on it. I'm not arguing with your logic on it. I'm just saying it's a Friday Fun Night game already. I understand Helldivers. I understand Helldivers. You're right. Everybody does have it. I'm just saying. Okay, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, if nobody picks anything, we're gonna have to just pick a game. I mean, I'm about to get off. I mean, I'm trying to. Are we gonna put fighting games as well on there, like Mortal Kombat, or is that we can all play? Not. I mean, dude, the multiplayer genre is pretty vast. I mean, I own everything, so we don't even know like all the games that Cat and Frosty own. I don't know what all they own. I know they own all those games for sure. But I know they all own Battlefront 2. So that's a good. That would be a good game to add to that. Because I know they all own that, and we can all play that. Again, whether or not you want to download it or not, that's besides you. But I don't know what else to tell you. Get a 2 terabyte, stick it in your PlayStation because Cat requested it. He's asking for it to be on there. Put it on the list. If it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just put it on there on one of the lists. Not on the first one. I'm just saying just the week. That's what I said. No, you're gonna put it on there. It's gonna be on there like Peak. Well, I might just play Peak with Frosty. Well, Eli has Peak. No, Eli has it. That could be a what game? A Sunday game? I guess it could. We could add it to a Sunday slot. If Eli wants to play it with us, he can play it with us if he wants to. Yeah, I don't know why. Is it ever going to come to console? I don't know. I don't care. I'm never going to play it. I know you're gonna. I already know Monster Jam Showdown is gonna be on this stupid list, dude. Why? Oh. Well, I guess you could put tabs on there because everybody. That was a. Let me see. Oh yeah, that is a good one to add. You no, you're right. Yeah, two players. Yeah, tabs. That's gonna be on a Friday Fun Night eventually, anyways. I know, but I'm not saying anything about it. Oh, you could put Goat Simulator 3 as well. That was a plus game. We're adding tabs to Friday Fun Night. You can play with me then, Frost. I have to go off of Nike's list. He's not adding tabs to the list, so it's only going to be. You can add Delta Force to this list. It's free. It's a free to play game, and it came out this year technically. Let me see. I don't ever worry about space, dude. I got 5 terabytes on my PlayStation. It's like I just never check all my crap. Oh yeah, it's big. 130. That's a big one. Dude, we're adding tabs to. Oh, you could do DayZ on one of them. Wasn't it a plus game? I thought DayZ was a plus game. You've only had plus for two. Oh, yeah, you do have DayZ. Says it. Friends who played. Yeah, you have it on there. I mean, you could add to a Friday Fun Night. You don't have to really add this one too. Let me see who all has this. Let me see if Cat and Panda have it. Oh, Ryan even has this game. See, oh, Breel even has Daisy. It was a plus game. That's what I was saying. I thought. I thought it. Yeah, it shows it. It says you do. It's on your list, dude. Friends who play. 49 friends have Daisy. You're on it. Daisy. No, Daisy. I was like, it was a plus game. Daisy was a plus game, dude. Everybody has this game. Yeah, that was a. That's what I was like. Daisy was a plus game. Why is it annoying? Everything is in Russian? What do you? Why is everything in Russian though? Are we putting Raft on this list? You hate Raft, dude. No, I got you to hate it. I annoyed you so much. Nike's choosing 4 games every day during multiplayer week. It's a Nike idea, so I gotta go with his idea. So it's 4 games. Everybody's gonna have these 4 games. Nike says these are 4 games he knows everybody's gonna have. So no, Arc Raiders is not gonna be on this list. I already know it's not because he doesn't have it. So and it's only 3 people. He's gonna pick. He's gonna pick games everybody can play. Well, yeah, Battlefield 6 better be on this list, dude. Everybody has it. Dude, I'm gonna send it off tomorrow. Well, I know Minecraft will be too, right? Because now you get mad. I don't want to say it because Frosty will piss you off. He said, Jeff, why don't you just make the list yourself? See, I told you were gonna. I told you were gonna get mad. That's why I didn't say it. You wanted me to say it. Nike says he's going to pick games that he knows everybody is going to at least want to play. What's the first? You want me to tell him the first four? All right. So the first four that he's going to choose is Ready or Not, Helldivers 2, Fortnite, and Rocket League. Those are the first four that he's going to choose. GTA will be on the list. Battlefield 6 will be on the list. Those two are on this list. What day? Not sure what he's going to pick. I'm not sure what day he's going to put those on. So, are you putting Ark? Do you have Ark? Is it? It is. It's a good game. We ever will play Ark with me, man. I thought you said you didn't own it. Oh, that's right. That's a good list. Yeah, you don't have it. Let me see what the. Yeah, that's even big. No, actually, 15 gigabytes minimum. That's all you need for Ark Survival Evolved. I don't know how it's smaller. I don't know how it's that even small. I don't even know how Ark Survival Evolved is that small. That's pretty wild, actually. What about Goat Simulator 3? Everybody should have that. It's on the list, right? We'll see. You're not gonna tell me. I'm sure Goat Simulator 3 is gonna be on this list. So I actually haven't played that. I wouldn't mind playing that. Oh, you're gonna eventually add one of those to the Friday Fun Night list? Goat Simulator. It's 1:10. I gotta get off. Night, guys. God bless. Eli, you meet me at my place. All right, dude. Go to bed. Night. God bless, guys. See ya. Let Nike have his list. We'll see what multiplayer week holds. That's why I couldn't do any PC games, Frosty. So, and anyways, I'm not gonna buy any new PC games. I'm done. I'm only gonna buy PC games that I for sure want. I'm not gonna buy garbage PC games or filler PC games. I'm not gonna do that. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining the Gamer Jeffro stream. We will see you guys tomorrow night when we do Mayhem, the John Cena tribute to. We're doing the IRL John Cena tribute. Our John Cena is still going to be in the JWL. Nike wanted to do an IRL John Cena tribute Mayhem. So we're going to do the beginning and all this stuff, but the matches are still going to kind of still be Mayhem matches. We're just going to do the tag team match for the tag team titles with John Cena in it as our main event. So, but storylines and stuff like that will still be tied to day one. I mean, deadline, excuse me. Deadline, which is going to be December 22nd. Day one is going to be January 5th. So, we're only going to have one Mayhem to build off of. So, whatever happens on deadline is going to build up to day one. So, and day one is going to be a Mayhem special, anyways. Because then we have the Rumble in January as well, which is going to be the 26th. Yeah, 26th is going to be the Royal Rumble. So, day one's kind of a mayhem special, so kind of like December to Dismember. Um, so we're gonna do and tribute to the troops. So we're gonna do a mayhem special of day one, and then 26th is the Royal Rumble. And then February, I don't know yet what's going to happen there. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Till then, the gamer Jeffro is out. Till next time. See ya, and God bless. Yeah.